Blue Vale, we started somewhere around 2018 January. What the purpose behind starting Blue Vale is that I myself is an hobbyist for more than like 25 years, where I've been keeping exotic fishes, exotic shrimps, and I've participated in not just in India, but in abroad competitions also, and been a judge also into multiple fish aquarium competitions in abroad. Let's say in Germany, and presented a lot of research papers. So Germany, Poland, I've been to Netherlands also, I've been to Belgium also. So the reason for starting we had was Blue Vale Lifetech is we initially when I started, I realized there is a dearth of good quality pet products in India. We are predominantly dependent upon on the import brands, and there are into restrictions and other things. Not all the times the import brands are available in India, and even if it's available, it is too costly. So this came as a thought process behind starting with Blue Vale Lifetech. Initially, we started with importing also prominent aquarium brands like Shina, MW, Select, salty shrimps into India and providing as catering to clean aquarium markets. We initially imported Tropica aquarium, started also and among each more. But slowly then I realized that this is not a sustainable market by just importing because considering our Indian economy and considering our sorry, the currency valuation as compared to dollar and euro also, we started working with the German counterpart. So I worked with very closely with a German company who has close to 35 years of pet food manufacturing experience. So we used to get their food repacked into India and then sell. But post-COVID, during COVID time period and post-COVID, what happened is they saw something in us. So they have asked us, rather than we manufacturing, why don't you start manufacturing products? And that's how we started stepping manufacturing game. We already have close to 4 patents into this industry, and we are investing heavily on research and development. We initially started as an aquarium fish, but then we stepped into bird supplements and other things, and slowly we plan to cater towards the other pet industries also. Let's say reptiles and things. 25 to 30% of our work is predominantly dependent upon the R&D of the new products. So once we zeroed on any product, eventually even if we have the formulas also, we tried and tested first it on our pets. Once we complete the testing on our pets, we give it to a certain bit of user group where we regularly monitor them, like what is their health parameters, how is the poop coloration, if there are some negative effects, and we quantify these things with lab reports also from central government. Now, once a product has been passed through all these checks, because we export them also in the market, then we start into the manufacturing. We have optimized it such a way that we don't do manufacturing on a let's say on a day-to-day basis itself. On a month, let's say week 1, we will do the entire production for the entire month, so that we have, with a shorter span of resources also, we can maximum utilize them. And along with then we start doing the packaging and everything, exports and everything starts. So this is how I will say our day-to-day operations in our company, how it goes. So I've seen, I mean, from the awareness that has came across into the local normal hobbyist also is quite evident. 10, 15, 20 years back, hobbyists were really reluctant to spend on higher amount of food. Now, if you see, even for dogs and cats also, people are very much spending on good quality food, let's say Royal Canin, these kind of, because eventually for my cats also, I feed them the same thing. So I've seen, yes, the journey from last 10, 15 years to this year, hobby has grown tremendously, not just into aquarium trade, bird trade, but it has started going massively into the dog and cat trade also. And I hope that the more and more global exposure we start getting, the more and more our Indian hobbies will also start getting involved on par with developed countries like US or Europe. How we envision ourselves, we want to cater towards the other pet segments. It's like if Blue Whale comes into picture, Blue Whale will we are not sure if we are going to be stepped into dog and cat thing, but we will be stepping into the other pet segments in the sense reptiles, amphibians, post the government guidelines, how it came across that you can keep these things after the Parivesh portal. But we haven't seen those kind of foods or supplements available in the market. So that is the segment also which we are working very aggressively. And we already cater to certain bit of zoos, private zoos, and government zoos also. So we want to cater or we want to place ourselves as a successful company who not just works on fishes, anything aquatic, anything like aviary based on those things, and solidify ourselves with a very strong data back with through IPs and usage of, I would say, what I can say, in niche concept. Let's say, like we were the first one in India and aquarium fish to start with insect footing. So we want to continue the similar pattern.